What's going on, everyone? XNShotX here from NTP, and I'm back again with another YouTuber statue tutorial. Today, we have AtlanticCraft. We've had a lot of requests for AtlanticCraft over time, and decided to go ahead and make them finally. I actually, funny story about these guys, I remember their channel back when it was like, oh man, I'm gonna sound like a hipster, but like back when it was like around 30K, really long time ago. Like they had their their older intro and stuff. Man, it's crazy to see how far their channel, or how much their channel's grown and stuff. Like I've watched some mod reviews from them before, and I like their channel. We just haven't, I just haven't designed them. And oh my gosh, let me tell you, designing these guys took like all day, because the detail on Cody, Penguin here, whew, God, you are so hard to make. You were so hard to make. There's so many like weird colors on his skin that just can't really be replicated, and it's just like, ugh, man. And then Chicken Joe over here, or the chicken in the Superman suit. Wow, he would have been pretty plain. He was actually all light blue before I went back and re-detailed him. Because I thought, oh, it's a bit too much to detail in. I thought, I'll just make them all light blue, the suit. But then it was just like, it looked too plain. So I had to, I went back and I detailed it, and I was like, fine, this looks good. So both of them came out looking really good, even though they took a long time to design. Like, I think they look great, and it's a great addition to the world. So, yeah. But if you want to go check out their channel, AtlanticCraft's channel, a link will be in the description. Go check them out. I highly recommend it. They are some pretty good YouTubers. So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial here with all the dimensions and stuff. So starting here at the legs, they are 8 by 4 by 12. The torso is 8 by 4 by 12. The arms are attached or aligned to the torso, as you can see here, and they are 4 by 4 by 12. And the head is 8 by 8 by 8 with a hat effect. On Cody here, you have his eyebrows and his nose coming out, and on Joe over here, you have his mouth, the thing underneath his mouth, I think it's called a gizzard, and the thing on top of his head. I'm not sure what that is called, like the actual, I have no idea, but it comes out in the front of his face and on the top of his head. And those dimensions are length by width by height, and will also be in the description. And as usual, before we get into the detail and all this stuff here, I will have screenshots at the end, so you can, if there's any part that's kind of weird or just anything that's confusing, there should be some screenshots in the plastic texture pack here on Xbox 360, so it should help you out if there's any part that's confusing or that I don't explain very well. So let's start with Cody at the front of his legs. Quite a bit of colors here. You can see that at the very bottom of his legs, that is stone, and the kind of the detailing that connects to that is light gray. He's got white kind of scattered about through here, and snow. And you should be able to tell the difference between the white wool and the snow. And that kind of goes all the way up. The snow and the white kind of intermix all the way up to the top of him, and also on the sides. On the top there is a little bit more light gray. Right there in the middle on the top of his legs is sand. Because his like stomach, his belly, it kind of goes from being a weird yellow to a really lightish yellow, and sand was really the only color that matched that. So that is sand right there. Coming to the side of him though, same colors here, but just in a bit of a different pattern. Oh, and we do add in gray. But you can see there's snow there, light gray on the sides, stone there on the very bottom, and white there in between that gray and stone and all that snow there. But yeah, also there is gray, and the rest of it, which is pretty good, is black. Come around here to the back of him, is probably the easiest part of him. You just have gray and black. There's a little bit of a design of gray there, and then the rest of it is just totally black. Come around here to the other side though, it's like our little rule of thumb. It is the exact same as the other side of his legs, so just mirror that right across. Starting with, or now, well not starting with, coming to the front of his torso or his body, you can see the majority of it right there in the very center is totally yellow. The outlining of that is in sand. There near the bottom of his arms, near the sand, is stone, and on the sides here, kind of going up in the middle near the where it kind of connects to the I guess the main torso of him, you see that kind of does like a fading. So it goes from starting at the bottom there, it goes from light gray to white to snow, then it goes into the fading effect where it goes light gray, stone, and then gray. And you can see there's a little bit there On the top corners of him as well, on top of his shoulders, a little bit of stone and gray there. Bottom of his hands in the corner, you can also see that's gray. And then the rest of that isn't like a fading or anything, you can obviously see that is all black. Come around here to the side of his arm. Not a whole lot going on. Top of his shoulder is completely stone, kind of like a little fading-ish design in gray. The rest of it is black, all the way down to the very corner on the bottom of him, and then there's also a little bit of gray down there. Coming here to the back, again, fairly simple. I'm bumping here into Gold Solus. Back of him is fairly simple. It's the majority of it is black. On the very back of him, there's a little bit of gray with a stone speck in the middle. On the corners of him, you can see that there's stone in the corner of his shoulders. I mean, very edges of his shoulders at the corner, stone, and a little bit of gray there. Majority of it is still black, and then on the very inner part of his arms that kind of touches his back, you can see that really does fade. It really does a fading effect here. It goes to snow, white, light gray, stone, and then gray. Coming up here to the face, this is where it gets a little bit interesting. As you can see, the first thing that is a bit off is that his eyebrows are made of mushroom blocks. And if you don't know how to get mushroom blocks, I'll just go ahead and tell you now. If you're wondering, hey Ninja, how'd you get that on Xbox? Because that's kind of weird. The trick is what you do. You go into survival mode. You make sure you have back up here. Start in creative mode. Grow a mushroom. Get a silk touch pickaxe. Go into survival. Mine the mushroom that you just, the super mushroom that you just grew. And you'll get mushroom blocks. Go back to the creative, you have mushroom blocks to build with. So, that's how we made this. It was really the closest thing that matches his eyebrows. We haven't made, like, any statues yet that have mushroom blocks. But, yeah, this is probably the best thing. If you don't want to use mushroom blocks, then I'd probably say use, oak wooden planks. But, nonetheless, his eyebrows are made of mushroom blocks. His eyes are made of snow. The rest of his face is completely white, just white wool. Top of his forehead, his mouth, his eyes are black. His nose is oak wooden planks. Underneath that is spruce wooden planks, and the very bottom of his mouth is red. Coming around here to the side, as you can see, the majority of it is all black, but we do have some orange here, with some yellow and more sand, because that's more of like a fading yellowish color. The very bottom corner is white, and then those other colors that you see at the very edge is just part of his face. Come around here to the back, it is all black. And then this side of the face is the exact same as the other side, so just mirror it right across. Oh, why did I do that? That was stupid. And then the very top of his head is all black. Alright, so that is Cody. Moving over here to Joe. At the front of his legs, he is he's got some colors on him. So, bottom of his feet are probably the easiest. It's 4 layers of red. They're in the very middle. There's some nether brick. When you get to, like, his pants, you can see there's, like, every blue possible here. Actually, you can kind of see in the background back there, it's, like, basically remaking Minecraft universe. His legs are made of blue, Lapis Lazuli, as you can see there, Cyan, light blue, and then in the very middle of that light blue is the diamond blocks. Then when you get to the very top of his pants, you see some more red, a little bit of nether brick in there, just a little bit, and then some black, tipped with more nether brick. And then the very top there, like where his belt is, that is oak wooden planks. Come around here to the side. I'm sorry, this is pretty long, I know. Come around here to the side, though. More red, same colors that are on his pants. Light blue, diamond in the very middle there, as you can see. Cyan, lapis lazuli, and then the very corner is a little bit of blue. And then you can see a little bit more nether brick there and some black, as well as some oak wooden planks. And then just more red. Come around here to the back. A lot of red here. Mainly in his feet and, of course, in his cape, which goes all the way up, which is all red. So, majority of it's red, but you have cyan there, lapis lazuli, and just blue. You don't have the light blue or diamond blocks, and then, obviously, you can see in his legs or in his feet more nether brick. And, of course, as our rule of thumb kind of applies, this arm, or this leg, is the exact same as the other one, so or the other side of his leg, so just mirror it right across. I don't know if I said it about this arm, but yeah, on both arms they're the exact same as well. So actually I will probably try and go to sleep real fast. Can I go to sleep? I can. Let's go to sleep, get some daylight now, so we can just see this a little bit better. I know that this outro has taken over 10 minutes if it's already turned, after a whole day cycle's already gone by, so let's try and speed through this just a little bit faster. I don't want to make this super long. So, bottom of his torso, you can see wooden more oak wooden planks there, and the nether brick. And then, of course, the majority of him, like the whole suit, you can just see the variants of all the different blues. Light blue, cyan, lapis lazuli blue, and then there's a couple of diamond blocks scattered about, not that many, but they're still there. His hands are white, and then the Superman symbol is made of more oak wooden planks and red. Come around here to the side. Same blue colors. It's kind of like the same pattern as you can see here. Just kind of like just like opposite. You can see that light blue, diamond block, cyan, lapis lazuli, and blue, and then of course his hand is white. Come in here to the back. Again, it's because frickin' Sky's Minecraft's in the way. The entire back of him is all red, and this is the part where the pictures might help you out the most. I'll just get a good shot on one arm. It's the same on both sides, just mirrored, but I'll show you this arm, and then hopefully the picture will be good enough at the end so you can see both arms if you need that. So, the back of his arm, though, same colors as the rest of him. Blue, lapis lazuli, cyan, light blue, and diamond blocks, and of course his hand is white. So, and then of course that side of the arm is the exact same as the other side, so just mirror right across. And then I did something a little bit different because he's got kind of dual planing on top of him. I used carpet here on both of both the tops of his shoulders because, you know, we can do that now because we're awesome. Xbox takes a long time to catch up with things. But light blue carpet, cyan carpet, and blue carpet makes this pattern on both of his shoulders, as you can see here. Okay, there we go with that. And starting with his face now, the front of his face is where the hat effects come in with his mouth, the gizzard, and the thing on top of his head. I think it's also a gizzard, I don't know. But that is nether bricks, red for the gizzard and the thing on top of his head. His eyes are black, the rest of him is white, and the beak is yellow. And then coming here all the way around, the entire, just his head all the way around is all white. The sides there, as you can see here with the back, and then the other side is the exact same as the other side, it's just all white. Get to the top of him though, we do have this little bit of red here that goes right over the top of his head, and just that little part goes up. Not all of it, just that part. And then on both sides it's like that. So here's just the top view, I guess. Here, well, do it from this angle, I guess. So that's the top of it, just white and red. Very simple. And if you get done with him, you have both Cody and Joe from AtlanticCraft. So, I know it's exciting. You're probably cheering right now, like, yay, we're done. So, alright, that's it for this tutorial, guys. If you have any more requests, definitely leave it in the comments. I know we are, right now, as our scheduling and our minds kind of go, we're planning on 2 more YouTubers, alright? We've got 2 more YouTuber channels, or 2 more YouTubers to do. And then we're going to do a few more custom skins that we've made, so just throwing that out there so everyone knows we're doing a couple more YouTubers, and we're jumping back to custom skins for a little while, actually for a while, and then we got a big project coming afterwards after all the custom, so be excited for that one. But that is it. Like I said, if you guys have any requests, go leave them in the comments. It could be more YouTubers, or skin pack skins, or custom skins that you might want to see, or mobs. And that includes mobs from the game or from like the mods and stuff. Which there's a lot of things that we have to get to, and we're trying to get to all of them. So, you know, definitely leave your request in the comments, and we will see what we can do. So, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you for the next one.